live. I am Dr. Cassandra Bradford, and we are here on Business First. And I am having a great time. This is my birthday today, and I am so excited. Wow, I am so excited. So excited. I've been eating cake. I started early on yesterday. So today, I'm waiting on my special guest to enter into the room. Her name is Jacqueline Johnson, and she's right on cue. I just said her name in while I should have did. Hey, lady, how you doing?
I am good. I tell you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. We partying, right?
Girl, we party. We've been partying since yesterday. Oh, the bags. Been eating cake. You got no cake. I started early. I think my mother started pushing yesterday, so I started when I thought she was pushing. How are you doing? Oh my God.
I am so excited about this opportunity to be with you on your birthday.
Yes. So you guys, hey, if you guys know anything about me, y'all know that I get in trouble often. And when you get in trouble this much, you got to have a whole prayer team. You don't need a prayer partner. You need a whole prayer team praying for you, Lord. I think I can feel Cassandra. She's about to say something, Lord, touch her right now before she open her mouth. So I got a whole prayer team, prayer in the city. It's a whole city praying for me because they know I'm out getting in trouble. And Jacqueline is leading the charge. So I'm telling you, if you don't have a prayer team, if you don't have somebody that's praying over your life, if you don't have somebody that's helping you develop your life because you don't want the old one, I'm telling you, you better get in touch with Jacqueline Johnson. Hey, girl, how you doing?
I am super gyra, terrific, excited. Thank God it's Friday.
Yes. So, man, I know so much about you, so I don't even want to take over the conversation. But I'm telling you, ever since I met Jacqueline Johnson, this had to have been, what, about 19 years ago, 15?
Ooh, it's been a minute, Cassandra.
We have been joined at the hip. And whenever she calls me, now y'all know I'm always, people say, Cassandra, all you do is work. That's not true. I do work a lot. But whenever she calls me, I'm like, okay, what do you need? What do you want me to do? Where you want me to be? What time I got to be there? Okay, I'm there. Because why tell her no? I believe when somebody is favored from God, they got God's favor all over them. I feel if I can get over next to them, so while he's pouring out blessing, a trinkle could just, hit me. I just need a trinkle. The Bible says she just touched the hem. If I can get a trinkle, I'm doing good. So how you doing? Come on, Jacqueline. I know you got a lot of stuff going on.
We all do. Well, I am Jacqueline Johnson, the founder of Adventure in Victory. Oh my goodness, where we are helping with educational, life skills, and community outreach services all year long. I tell you, rebuilding, transforming, and empowering lives is what we do on this block.
I'm telling you, Jacqueline, I meet so many nonprofit organizations out there. I'm not saying, they're doing good work and they're getting started and they see a need and they want to go tackle a need. But I'm telling you, Jacqueline, a lot of people don't understand community outreach. And they probably need to sign up with you to learn about community outreach. It's about building relationships. And a lot of people, I want to help, but I don't want to talk to the people. I'm like, I don't even know how that works.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you gotta love people. I love people. You love people. Oh my goodness. And it's nothing like it. We do so many community outreach programs every year. And it's a blessing and a privilege to be able to be in the community. I say it's a community with boots on the ground, our organization, and a touch of love is what we do every year, from whether it's a Mother's Day event, whether it's a Valentine's Day, a Day of Love event, whether it's back to school. And coming up, we have 1,000 children for women and children for Christmas, So outreach, we just finished when we did the back to school. We was highlighted on Good Morning Texas, the Good Deed program. So just sharing about what it is and how it is. We make a difference in the community. And for 25 years, and it's so important to outreach. And I got this vision I'm telling you about 25, 30 years ago. My mom died when I was 12 years old hit me like a ton of bricks. And as I grew up, I could see children running around in the neighborhood with nothing to do. And I said, you know what? I want to be able to give single parents raising their children something to do. And owning a beauty shop, back in the days, it all started there. It all started there with outreach. And I was able to say, hey, you know what? I told them if I put this group together, where we could talk about, you all could talk about what was on your mind and what you was going through, would you come? And those kids started showing up in the Grove. And it's been history ever since then. I always remember our first outreach. I rented the Radisson Hotel on Mockingbird. It ain't even there anymore, I tell you. But back then, and those children could come. They could drop it like it was hot. They did poetry. They did churros. They did everything. All I was doing was giving them a better way to spend their spare time so they wouldn't get caught up in crime and drugs and all of the things that you get caught up in, like I did when I was growing up. But if I tell you, it just continued. The dream became a passion of mine. The passion grew feet and became adventure and victory. And now I'm excited to be doing business with business owners in the community, and Cassandra, who's, I'm telling you, business 101. And I just love your business 101, Cassandra. I think it's so needed right now. And 80% is showing up, and you always show up. And that's what I have always admired about you. You be like, hey, Jacqueline, and I'm going to be there. She be there early, y'all. I'm coming, Cassandra. I'm coming. She, girl, get up. You ever know anybody get up with skates on? Cassandra.
Well, listen, I come ready to serve. You know, I come ready to serve. I feel that you wouldn't have asked me if you didn't need my help. So I come ready to serve. I come with t-shirts on, tennis shoes, whatever I need to do. I'm trying to figure out when is the Christmas toy drive. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. And, you know, I have to put it on my calendar, y'all, because if you know, they tell you, if you want to get something done, you give it to somebody that's busy, right? Because we got to get it off our to-do list. So
Yes.
for me, I'm like, okay, so what is the toy drive so I can put it on my calendar, block it off, just like with the back to school. I'm like, I'm going to bring my assistant. I'm bringing everybody with me. She said she needed help. It was hot out there, y'all. It was a drive-through. So we had the heat from Texas heat. And then we had the heat from the car's emission. So we had the double heat. So we were just like, okay. But we were out there passing out back to school supplies. We had food for the needy families, and it was so much fun. And so now we're getting ready for the toy drive, right?
Oh my God. Yes, we're going to be helping women and their children for Christmas, gift cards, toys, bikes, just a host of things. And every year we make it happen. Adventure and Victory pour into the lives of over 1,000 women and their children every year. December the 19th through the 25th, all the way up to Christmas, it is going to be on, where we are going to be partnering, where we are going to be making a difference right here again in the lives of women and their children. We're living in some tough times right now, some challenging times right now. But one thing about it, they're going to get a touch of love from Adventure and Victory. And we're excited. Our volunteers are always excited. People always say, Jacqueline, oh, your volunteers, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Y'all march like an army. The unity, the love.
We love it. It is so fulfilling to see that you had just a small hand, and even if you were just there to tie a ribbon or a bow, you had a hand in serving someone who couldn't do for themselves. That's all. That's how I look at someone that needed some help. You had a very small, minuscule role in changing somebody else's life. That's remarkable to me. I mean, I don't know how you can put it. I mean, God gives us life, right? God gives us life. He's the author and the finisher of it. But then we had a very small part. We were just there to tie a shoelace or a bow that affected their life. So I just feel that if you call, if we're asking for volunteers, you need to be there. So y'all need to
Well, you know,
if Jacqueline don't ask you, I'm gonna ask y'all to come out and volunteer.
I just love y'all. I do. I just love you all. You know, Jesus didn't come to be served. He came to serve. And just keeping that in mind as we go out and having that heart to serve, the mindset to serve. And that's what it's all about, is serving, you know, even with prayer in the city. Another outreach component. I just been blown away that God gave that to me on last year. And then where we are with the pandemic this year, I'm like, God, you something else, because he knew that he needed all of us to rally around and to grab intercessors and go into praying. You know, people who, when I start thinking about intercessors, people who love people, people who are compassionate, people who pray no matter what, whether they up or down, going through, whether it's snowing, whether we got a tornado, but somebody who will prevail in prayer and continue to believe God. You know, the Bible tells us that man ought to always pray, but the intercessors, I'm telling you, and God is waking them up. So prayer in the city, my goodness, Cassandra, has been a blessing on the scene every third Saturday of the month.
I'm telling you, I have seen prayer in the city. I remember when the pandemic, I think when we first got shelter in notice. I think it was the first or the second one, maybe it was April or May. I think we must have had what, 200-300 people?
I
And
think
we
it
couldn't
was
get two,
amazing.
300 people out to pray. But I tell you what, we got them on a Zoom call. I'm like, I didn't even know Zoom could hold that many people. We had so many people on that call needing prayer or wanted to pray for somebody else. They were so selfless that they wanted to pray for somebody else. They said, you know what, I may be going through myself, but I know there's somebody else that's going through worse than me. And they wanted to pray, not even for themselves. They wanted to pray for somebody else. Can you imagine, you're going through so
Hmm.
much yourself, but you say, Lord, not me. Bless this sister over here because I just think she needs you more than I do. Isn't that selfless? That you're going through yourself, but you rather for God. You say, God, I know you love me, but could you just touch my sister over here? She needs you way more than I do. Isn't that, y'all know I'm about to start crying. Now I got my lashes on now. Don't, Jacqueline.
Don't mess up your birthday
Don't
lashes.
mess up my birthday
Don't
lashes.
mess up your birthday
So
lashes, you
I'm gonna
know.
tell you guys another thing, Jacqueline. The Jacqueline mentors women. She
Yes.
mentors women. And some of you, I'm telling you, if y'all need to baby get plugged into the power source. You need to get plugged
You
in.
know,
Jacqueline, tell them about your mentoring because they don't understand.
I'm always excited to share about destiny chasers and dream builders, helping women run out of their past, their pain, their problems, into a life of purpose, passion, and power. I'm telling you, and this is for women, whether you're single, married, divorced, or just going through some type of transition. It's all about you becoming a better you. And how many of us know that we need to continue to work on us? We will be working on us till Jesus come back, but getting clarity about what it is you want to do, have, and become is so important. You know, as women, we wear so many hats.
Yes.
And when those roles change, especially in relationship, you can lose your identity, you can lose your way, you can put your dreams on the shelf and say, you know what, I'm going to bed with the cover on top of it, you know, and you have to find a way. Destiny Chasing Dream Builders is that way to help you get back up, dream again, live again, and to get clarity, have a game plan, get a roadmap so that you can begin to live again, dream again, breathe again, and make a difference again. Because you have a dream down inside of you. Every woman that I meet, they have a dream down inside of them. And sometimes it feels like it's suffocated by the things that happen to you in life. So Destiny Chasing a Dream Builders is nothing but coming to say, hey, girl, do I have good news for you? You know, you can put your dream to the test. And that's what it's all about, putting your dream to the test. And if you can get the clarity you need, oh my God, to build the confidence that you need. And I'm talking about Christ's confidence. And it's nothing. Now, I am saved to the bone, love the Lord, and it is nothing like having someone with you to help you go deeper into your prayer life, you know, helping you understand that, hey, if you're not going to put prayer in this, you're going to be floating backwards. So you got to put prayer first. Jesus got up early in the morning, so you have to get up and you got to know that you got to pray. You know, so the main thing is to getting women to get up again and to be able to get up, dress up, and show up.
I'm
And
telling you,
then
it's almost
speak up.
like life repurposed, right?
Yes,
Because
yes.
you know, a lot of us, we have a past that we ain't so proud of. right? Some of us, we've done some things that we ain't so proud of.
Hmm.
But God has given us another chance. Guess what? He's a forgiving God. And so he has repurposed many of us. A lot of us would say, if you knew where I was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, yesterday, why would God use a person like me? Right? If y'all knew where I was from, you was like, how did you get out of East St. Louis, Illinois? That's the ghetto capital of America, right? And so who do you think you are right now? I'm like, because God repurposed me. He cleaned me up. You know, the Bible says that he saw me
Hmm.
and he cleaned me up and he put fresh linen on me and a crown on my head. Now, I may not have a crown on my head, but doggone, I am an heir to the kingdom. And so he repurposed me just when I thought that what good can come out of where I'm from? It is the
Hmm.
worst place you want to live. What good can come out of there? And God said, well, I have a plan for you. And he repurposed me. I'm not saying that I was a perfect person. I grew up in a perfect house. I did everything right. I went to all the right schools. I didn't do any of that. But God saw fit to repurpose me. And sometimes we need to look at our lives and go, you know what? I know that something can be made out of this life. And so sometimes you just need to get with a mentor like Jacqueline. So you say, look, Jacqueline, I don't know if God could use these fragments of my life, but can
Hmm.
you help pray with me? Maybe I need to go through your mentoring class so you can confirm and show me in the word that God can use some person like me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And some people are so ashamed of their life. And so you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys, I remember I had just got filled with the Holy Ghost and I'm hanging out with some old people. And lady went to the store to get some gum. Came
Hmm.
back out with a guy said, we take them to church and led them to the Lord. Later we found out he was getting ready to rob the store. He had a gun. I was driving a getaway car. I didn't know what was going on. But guess what? He grew up and God repurposed his life. He was one of the original gospel gangsters. Christian rapper when Christian right before Christian rap came out. Never know what God could do with your life.
Never know. Never know. And one thing about it, Cassandra, is the thing about becoming a better you and with Destiny Chaser is that helping women take 100% responsibility for their life, the past and for the present, in the future. Getting into that place where you say you make up in your mind, what are you going to stop doing? What are you going to start doing? And what do you need to continue doing? And getting into that place, who are you surrounding yourself with? What are they doing for you? You know, and getting into that place. What do they got? Where do they have you going? What do they have you saying? What do they have you thinking? And understanding, hey, well, maybe I need to surround myself around a different mindset of people. Maybe I need to get a different mindset, because mindset is everything. Mindset will make you or break you. I found out you can change your hairstyle, you can change your mate, you can change your zip code, but if you don't change your way that you think, you will be in the same place doing the same thing, which they call insanity,
And
you
get the
know,
same results.
getting the same results. So taking 100% responsibility for you is the first key that a woman have to, and saying, hey, you know what? Because you can play the blame game long as you want to. And I did it for a long time, you know. I blame my mama who died when I was 12 years old because she wasn't there for me. The daddy that had never showed up and did anything for me, didn't know. I was blaming, you know. And you can blame the boss, you can blame your spouse, you can blame, or you can say, you know what? I'm finna pull it together.
So listen, I think we're a little frozen on Jacqueline's side, but we're gonna keep this train moving.
Can
Um,
you?
there you go.
Okay. Okay.
Go
All
ahead
right.
for a little while.
Yeah, but no, we're gonna take 100%. I'm about to try this rolling internet over here, huh? But yeah, taking 100% responsibility is what we have to do to be able to move our life and be able to have the success that we want to have now. And becoming a better you is all about us being able to take 100% responsibility.
I'm telling you, you guys, listen, Jacqueline, tell us, do you need anything for the Christmas drive? Or do you have any open enrollment for your Destiny Chasers? I mean, let us know. I need to know what's going on, girl.
Absolutely. Listen, if you're out there and you're saying, hey, Jacqueline, I need to get clarity. I'm in transition right now. I feel a little stuck, or either you don't put your dream on the chest, you can inbox me. Um, or contact me at contact Destiny Chasers at gmail.com. But absolutely, I only work with like 10 women at a time. We are in the process right now. We just had a master class. Oh my God, it was off the change. Your money matters. It wasn't me teaching the class. That's okay. The VIPs taught the class, but it was so good. I bring partners in, and they are helping to make a difference, but pouring into the lives of women. But also relationship currency is what you get, because you get to come into my inner circle with some of my friends. And I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing when you get to get introduced to people who can help you move your life and just move the needle. You know what I mean? So that you're not stuck and standing still. So absolutely, the Destiny Chaser Dream Builders sessions are open. Just inbox me. Hey, Jacqueline, I want to find out more. I want to get on a call with you, a discovery call. We can do that. Yes, in the middle of outreach and all that's going on for the holidays, it is phenomenal. The holidays right now, yes, Cassandra, the Build a Bridge Christmas holiday. Right now it started, it's already kicking up. We are already identifying with the ladies and the children that are needing the support. If you want to partner, or if you want to make a donation, you can always go to adventurevictory.org. You can say, hey, Jacqueline, I'm going to be sponsoring a gift card. Hey, Jacqueline, I'm going to be sending over, your company might want to donate, set up a toy drive box. You want to set up a box? Hey, call me, say, hey, I'm setting up a box at my location. We have
I need
box
to
all
set up a
over the
box. I need a box. I can get my people to give.
yes, so toys. And we need your support. We're a charity. We're 501c3. And you know where 501c3s are right now. Everybody, the events and networking is shut down, and we are doing all we can do virtual. And so we really need to pull on our loved ones, our community, our friends. So, hey, I'm saying that to you all now. Every year we do this. So join us this year. Be a partner, be a player. Say, hey, Jacqueline, I'm writing a check, $1,000. Hey, $500, $50. No donation is too small or too large to be able to help out a child in a time where times may be really tough for that person. And I tell you, I love it because the tears, the people who have lost their jobs. Last year, it was so amazing. The volunteers kept saying, Jacqueline, you need to meet her. And she was saying how she wasn't going to be able to have food. She wasn't going to be able to have nothing for her children because of the situation that she was in. And sometimes you all, this men, I know I got a couple of friends right now who I'm telling you, the wives have left the children. So sometimes we're just single parents raising their children alone. They need your help. They need our help, you all, because it's not the child's fault.
Right.
And so we want to be able to be a blessing this holiday season.
And I
It's going to
think
be a
that's
miracle
important. There's
Christmas.
so many people right now that are going through because of the pandemic. They're not able to get with their loved ones. A lot of people, they don't have family, in the cities that they live in because they're on sheltering. So a lot of people are going through right now. So this is a great time to be a blessing to someone else. It's a great time. Pray and ask God, about your giving, right? I think it's a great time to help somebody else. You never know. You just never know the person who you're helping, and how it could probably change your life. You just never know. So now I think now, so go to adventurevictory.org.
That's correct.
Adventurevictory.org. There's a giving button. There's a donation button. Give. I mean, there's no. You look. If all you got is $1, that means you gave all. You gave everything, right? So that means you gave more than 10%. You gave all. So give what you can. I mean, we want to help children. We want to help families. We want to help those people in need. We don't want anybody to have, uh, you know, a horrible Christmas while you over, having a Merry Christmas and drinking your apple cider and eating your, turkey and dressing, and somebody's at home crying because they don't have it. So make sure you're thinking about somebody else other than yourself. And I'll tell you, ladies, if you are going through any kind of transitional change, maybe you're just going through the change.
Hmm.
Maybe you just going through the change and you just doubting everything. Would those be a good candidate for you, Jacqueline?
Hey, if you're ready, you got to be ready, because it's hard to pull a wagon that's heavy. So you got to be ready to be able to move, shift, pivot, because that's what we want to help you. We're in this season right now where you have to reset, you have to shift, and you have to pivot. So you have to be up for the challenge, because it's work, and you have to do the work on becoming a better you. You have to put in what you need. You have to get up. You have to make the phone calls. You have to do the emailing. You have to do the work. So you have to be ready, and you have to make up in your mind, have a self-talk. Self, I cannot lay here and die. Why should I? And Destiny Chaser and Dream Builders is a divine appointment for you. It is a divine appointment. Paul traveling on the road to Damascus was his divine appointment, his turnaround. Well, Destiny Chaser in Dream Builders is your turnaround. And we are here for you to help you run out of your past, your pain, and your problems, and to take hold of a new day, a new you, where you can become a boss lady, and put the boss lady t-shirt on and say, hey, that was then. I'm looking at the ladies who are starting their own printing company, their own book company, writing books. Now they publishing books for other people, and it's an amazing thing. They building websites, they starting blogs and their own blog companies. And I'm like, wow, you all, they running. And that's what it's about. It's about seeing these ladies get up, because you got so much potential down inside of you, crying to get out. Oh, I want to help push it out of you and say, come on, you can make it. And a lot of times, all you need is somebody who believes in you. All you need is somebody to hold your hand. And some people say, Jacqueline, I ain't got time to be holding these people's hand. I ain't got time. Well, you know what? Somebody had to do it for me. And I thank God for my coaches. I thank God for my mentors all the time. You don't have to stay in survival mode. You can thrive. I stayed in survival mode a long time. When my mom died, I had to get it for me. And I had enough sense to know that I needed a business. Put enough money under the rug, go get your salon. Okay, put enough money under the rug, go get your resale store. Put enough money. My office I'm always going to keep an office somewhere with a sign on the street. When I was young, I always say, I want my name to be on the building, So that's what and my name is still out here on the building, out here I'm on Midway now. But still, as long as you live, your heartbeat, as long as the blood is running in your vein, you got to know that God has called you with an everlasting call, and that he has something for you to do, and that this is your season to do it. Even in a pandemic, you can prosper. And you have to have a mindset. How do you know if you need to work on your mindset? If you're saying when, then? Well, when the children grow up, and I'm an empty nester. How do you know if you need to work on your mindset and you need a shift? If you playing the win then game, when I lose weight, then. When I get a divorce, then. Hey, the time is now. Not one day, not someday. Those days are not on the calendar. It's now. The time is now. So if you're out there and you're going through anything, I want you to join me at Destiny Chase. Say, Jacqueline, you know what? It's time for me to shift. It's time. I just got to give it up. I got to surrender. I don't thought the last thoughts that I could think, self-limiting beliefs don't play the last role in my life today. And I'm ready to shift. And join us. Sometimes you need prayer. Prayer in the city is for you. Prayer in the city is to be able to pray for you, your family, that you can get up, show up, and speak up. We are in a season and a time. We ain't just praying just to be praying. We praying that you may move into the things of God, that your children, that your family, that your business can live and not die. So we in a season right now where it looks like it's not it's not a shift taking place, some people think, but you can't come out this pandemic. You got to know, just like Peter and John, they was going up to the temple and the man was crippled. Whatever was crippling your life, it don't have to stay there. This is the time in the season. They spoke to that man, and like I'm speaking to you right now. You know what I mean? Get on up. Believe in yourself and know that that you ain't even listening to us by happenstance. This is for somebody today. It's a woman out there right now. You in a dry place. You in a place right now, and you're feeling like, you know, shame got you, embarrassment got you, you know, lower self-esteem got you, but it don't have to keep you. You can break free today. You can. Help is available for you, but you got to make the first step. You do. You have to make the first step, because if you're thinking somebody gonna knock on the door and come get you, no, you got to get up. And I want you to get up today. And I want you to know that this opportunity for your business to live, it happened today. This show wasn't by happenstance. This meeting wasn't by happenstance. Business matter. Your business matter. Your life matter. Somebody's waiting on you. You better tell them, Cassandra. Somebody's waiting.
Somebody's waiting on you. Guess what? If you don't get up and show up, it'll never happen. Right? It's you entrepreneurs out there going, oh, I'm scared. What if it don't work? What if it do? What if they don't like me? What if they do? Who gonna pay me? What if they will? See, one of the definitions of an entrepreneur is a person who takes a risk. If you never take the risk, it'll never happen. We've been waiting for you. But you've been saying, well, I don't know. Well, you know what? Maybe you need to get with somebody, get with a mentor, get with Jacqueline, figure it out. That's what we're here to help you for. She's here to help you figure it out. She needs you ready, though. I don't need you calling her talking about, well, I don't know. And she gonna say, hey, we need to know something. You need to know something. Did God call you to do this? Well, the time is now. If he told you to start, the time is now. I think, Jacqueline, I'm gonna be honest with you, I believe he just slowed up some things so we can catch up.
Yes.
Some of us at home slowed down just so we can catch up. And now that you have a mentor right here that can help you take off now full speed ahead, you really don't have any more excuses. So listen, I need you guys to get in touch with Jacqueline. I need you to go into adventurevictory.org. Find out what she's doing. Find out about how you can give. Find out how you can volunteer. Find out when is the next event. How you can be a part of. Can they find out there about Dream Chasers?
Destiny Chaser Dream Builders, adventurevictory.org.
You can find out all of that. How to reach Jacqueline. Like, wait a minute, she ain't giving no phone number. How am I supposed to call her?
Inbox me.
Inbox Jacqueline. Go to the website. You got the website. If you're on Facebook, you can just click on her name and then hit that message button. You can reach her. And if not, call me. I can do the same thing. Help you get over to the Facebook message and message her. You need help. And she's here to help you right now. There's no excuses. We got 2 more months left, Jacqueline, in 2020. And I'm tired of people talking about, oh, 2020 is over. No, it's not. God still got time to make 2020 a wonderful year for you. I'm sorry. I'm not discounting 2020. I'm still in 2020, and if God say I'm gonna live into 2021, then we need to make 2020 spectacular. And stop listening to other people. You're putting stuff in the atmosphere. Oh, 2020 is over. It's a horrible year. No, it's not. This is a wonderful year. God is showing up. He's making himself real to people, right? He has made a way when it wasn't no way. Who brought you that extra piece of chicken? We got pastors giving out food. They never gave out food before. Where they get it from? So you have, some of us, we gained weight during the pandemic and didn't have no money.
Yes. And we got a lot of information out here. You need transformation. You can't live your life in a place where you're not being transformed daily by the renewing of your mind. So it's all about becoming a better you, and you got to get that right now. You got to come up out of this pandemic. Every new level demands a different version of you. What version are you going to show up as? Now, you got to quit sending your representative. And at some particular time, you have to show up with your authentic self, walking in your power. You know, I'm reminded of Paul telling Timothy what God had given him: love, power, and a sound mind. This is the time for you to operate in love, power, and a sound mind, doing what you called to do. You bad. You know what I mean? God has put something so down inside of you. I'm telling you, superwoman, you know, and I'm telling you, we are women who are talking about making a powerful difference because of the anointing. So just know that you cannot change COVID-19. Nobody know when it's going to end, when it's going to stop. You can't change the weather, the wind, but you can change you. You can become a better you. And that's what you want to do. You know why? When you become a better you, you add value to other people's life. When you walk in a room, my God, you can shift the atmosphere. Somebody want to know who you are, connect with you. Why? Because you worked on you becoming a better you. So now you can work on, I'm talking about your whole block you live on, your whole city, because of you becoming a better you. My God, what can happen? I'm excited about you running out of your past and into your destiny. I'm excited about your birthday being today, Cassandra, and us having this opportunity to be together. Oh my goodness. And I wish you a happy, happy birthday. I pray blessings over your life, pressed down, shaken together, and running over.
Yes, and guess what, y'all? We are out of time. We have just been, I love being around Jacqueline. Y'all don't even know. Because guess what? She just spoke life. She's speaking life into all of us, not just me. So listen, if you want to get in touch with Jacqueline, go to adventurevictory.org. Click on the give button, click on the contact button, click on what you need. It's right there. And so
Hmm.
listen, I gotta sign off for y'all right now, but guess what? We'll be back next week. So get in touch with Jacqueline Johnson. If you're on Facebook right now, click on her name, go to the message button, inbox her, or go to adventurevictory.org. So that's all I have for now. This is Cassandra Bradford with Business First, and I'll see you at the top. Bye.
God bless.